Oh my god. How are we doing today, everybody? Also, it's working! The chat highlight thing is working today. Let's go! Let me do just a little bit of... Oh, let me just, Alright. ZG13 Goat says, hey, I have to go to class in a few minutes, but just wanted to say hi. Hi, ZG13 Goat. Hi. What is Dune's nomination package? Dune's I have it getting nominated for 7 awards. Again, I don't know if that's going to be how many nominations it's going to get. But, like, I do have faith that, like, you know, Dune Part 3 will pull through. Let's see. Let's see, because I have it in Best Picture, cinematography, editing, production design, costume design, visual effects, and sound. I have those up. But again, we'll have to see. But, like, I don't think it's going to be as divisive as people think it's going to be. Let's see. Disclosure Day won't be a Best Picture film. I mean, who knows? Right now, I will say... Like, right now, I will say, like, you know... like, it does look to be a lot more, like, dramatic than a lot of other Steven Spielberg... like blockbuster type films. It looks a little bit more like, you know, Arrival or Close Encounters of the Third Kind than Ready Player One. It doesn't look like an action film. I'm biased because I like the book, but I feel like when people use Wicked for Good as a comparison for Dune 2, they're assuming it's divisive for the same reasons as Wicked Second Act. Yeah, I'm not sure how Dune is divisive, but I think another thing for me, another big difference, is that it's a lot harder to change a stage show than it is a book. You know? Like, you can easily take stuff out of the book and edit that and weave into a film. Whereas with a musical like Wicked, like, there's so many, like, songs that are so intertwined with what the story is, so it's a lot harder to change that than it is a book. Dune Messiah is divisive because people thought Paul being the villain was a heel turn, which the movies have fully set up, while Wicked's were more fundamental. Okay, so the Dune movies have absolutely, like, so that's the case. All right. I do want to hear from other people who have also read the Dune movies or read the Dune books, but yeah, that and the trailer is showing pretty big changes, more action, more characters from the first book, etc. Ooh. Will you be going to Cannes this year? Absolutely not. There's no way I could ever afford that. No, I'd be lucky if I'd be able to go to New York Film Festival this year. Again. Lucky. I don't know if I will, though. I don't know if I will be able to. Having seen Project Hail Mary, I feel a little win visual effects. I don't know. I still need to see Project Hail Mary, but I just don't really see Dune falling so badly to where it would lose visual effects. I just don't see it. Hey, Christian, happy Monday. Hope you have a good start of the week. Well, I hope, but thank you. What April releases are you looking forward to the most? I'm not sure what's coming out in April, to be honest. I will say we do have a goal set up today. I want to try to get us to 10 memberships because, like, we could be looking at the biggest month yet for, memberships and whatnot. So I want to see if we can hit that 10 mark today. And also, we have a goal of 5 super chats. So, yeah. But in terms of April releases, let me look and see. Let me look and see what movies are coming out in April. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what's coming out in April, to be honest. I'm sorry about that. Will you be able to see Project Hail Mary when the YouTube money hits the end of the month? But the problem is, like, I mean, there's stuff going on at work that I'm curious as to what's going on. And also, there's a bunch of timing and stuff, because I really don't want to go to my local theater. I have to go all the way to, I have to go all the way to a different theater, but I'd have to take an Uber to go there, and I want to make sure that I have enough money to do all that. So, again, I don't know. I mean, I could technically take the bus, but that would also just take forever. So, I don't know. But also, the YouTube money, I wouldn't see that. I'm not going to see this upcoming money. Whatever money we're going to be making in March, I'm not going to be seeing that until the end of April. So, I don't know. I would have to try, so I don't know. Does New York Film Festival pay for pundits to attend the festival, put them up in a hotel, pay for food, etc.? No, they do. To my knowledge, they do not. Maybe someone big who regularly attends can vouch for you to the festival organizers. I don't think that's a thing. I don't think that's a thing. I saw some maybe concerning signs from Michael's box office. It doesn't do super well. It's dead for Best Picture. I've been saying, I've been ringing the alarm bells for Michael. From day one, I was like, I don't think this is gonna work. I don't think this is gonna work as a Best Picture film. And then, like, again, from the director, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know about this. And it seems like I might be correct in this assessment. Maybe. Hello, Luann Gabriel. I know Mario movie, the drama, Mother Mary, coming out in April. Although not too sure about how much of a wide release it will get in the US. Yeah, I'm not super excited for all those. I mean, so I don't know. The Mario movie, man, I would be excited if the first one was any good, and Illumination just made good movies, but they just don't, sadly. Do you have any of the Cry to Heaven actors nominated? I have no idea. Because I don't have Cry for Heaven nominated. I don't have it in for Best Picture. So, like, I don't have any of the actors in. Okay, I have Aaron Taylor Johnson. But again, like, I'm just not exactly sure how close Cry to Heaven's gonna be. Because there's a few films I'm considering putting in for Best Picture. There are a few films I'm considering. Like, I'm really considering Fatherland, and I'm really considering Cry to Heaven. But I don't know. I just don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It looks fake, bordering on SNL, etc. To be honest, again, Antoine Fuqua was not a reliable director. I just don't think. I really think people are overestimating this Michael Jackson biopic. Do you think Mouse can get a screenplay nod? I don't really even know what Mouse is. I don't have either of those in, so I don't know what that is. Lord and Miller feel like at best they would be this year's Kaczynski or Del Toro to get DG and miss the Oscar nom. I agree. I don't know if they're gonna get in or not, but it's just like I don't really know what else. Like, I don't really have a lot of other strong like. I don't really have any other like strong alternatives right now, because Digger, I really do not know how strong Digger's gonna be. Like, this could either be like top 5 for Best Picture, or it's like not gonna do well and people don't like it. I just do not know. I do not know how people are going to react to Digger. And apparently the test screenings were like divisive, so that's not a good sign. So I don't know. It's similar to Sorry Baby. Huh. Have you seen the Forgotten Island trailer? Yes, I did. And I have put Forgotten Island into my best animated feature predictions. Honestly, I'm feeling pretty good about this nomination lineup. Like Toy Story 5, Wildwood, Hoppers, Forgotten Island, and Shaun the Sheep. Like, feeling pretty good about. I feel like this may actually end up being what we get. Do you think Mario Galaxy can get an Oscar? Can get the Oscar? No, I don't think Shaun the Sheep will get it, to be honest. Well, here's the problem: the other 2 Shaun the Sheep movies did get in, and the Academy really likes Aardman. They nominate a lot of their movies. You know what the Academy doesn't like? They don't like Illumination. They've only nominated 1 Illumination film ever for Best Animated Feature, and that was Despicable Me 2. And even then, like that was like one of the weakest years for Best Animated Feature ever. So, like, I don't know. I feel like Mario Galaxy is just not gonna do it. It's not gonna get nominated. They don't like Illumination and they love Aardman. I'm doubtful of Shaun the Sheep, though. It's looking to be on the same level as Chicken Run 2. But what evidence do we have? What evidence do we have? At least with, like Chicken Run 2. Alright, that didn't work out. But, like, almost every other, like, full-length feature, Aardman film does get in. Like, the Pirates, Band of Misfits, Shaun the Sheep 2, Farmageddon, that got in. It's like, I just don't see a reason to, like, I just don't see the evidence that Shaun the Sheep 3 is gonna miss. Like, Early Man, alright, but that's also, but again, we're talking about a film that has, like, 2 films nominated for Best Animated Feature. Even the second one got in. I think it'll be Toy Story 5, Hoppers, Goat, and Something International. Here's the problem with Goat. Goat is just not that acclaimed. Like, people like Goat, they like it, but it like, let me look at Goat's reviews. They're solid, but people don't outright love it. What was it? Oh yeah, but yeah, like look at these reviews for Goat. They are not amazing. They're not that great. Like again, they're good, but it's like the average rating is a 6.4, and the Metacritic is at a 60. It's like this is not getting nominated for Best Animated Feature. It is just not. It's not. I think it's kind of Goat is kind of over. Oh yeah, like Early Man came out in like January and bombed. I don't know if it was January, but I know it did bomb. Like no one gave a shit about Early Man. Whereas like Shaun the Sheep, it's coming out much later in the year. So what if Hexed ends up being really good? Maybe Hexed. But honestly, I'm not. Honestly, I could probably even go ahead and put Hexed in at number 6. But Shaun the Sheep, it's just like, you know, there's just not really a good enough reason to doubt it. There's just not really good enough reason to doubt Shaun the Sheep. The previous two got in, and they were very acclaimed, and like, so it's like, yeah, and so, yeah. Whereas with Goat, the reviews are certainly not good enough, and I don't think the reviews for Mario are going to be good enough, and plus they don't even like Illumination anyway, so that's just not going to happen. This year's just kind of weak for animation so far, other than Hoppers for me. Like, but to be fair, it also just started, so I don't know if we can say that. I'm not a huge DreamWorks fan, so Forgotten Island looks fine. A lot of people think that Forgotten Island looks really good, though. And again, look at this. We got Toy Story 5. I will die on the hill of that I will not doubt Toy Story. I do not want to doubt Toy Story 5. And Wildwood, I mean, this is like the film that Leica's been building up for years. They've been waiting 7 years to have this thing come out. So it's like, Hoppers is already a guaranteed hit, so that's going to get nominated. Forgotten Island is from the director of Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, so that's going to get in. And then you have Shaun the Sheep, and it's just like Aardman and the previous two got in, so I don't really see a reason to doubt that. I Am Frankilda is the international pick. It could be. Maybe. It's looking like it'll be way better than last year. That's what I'm saying. It's like this year looks way better for animation than last year. Last year was slim pickings. Really slim pickings. This year not so much. Do you think it could be on the same level as Toy Story 3? Wait, Toy Story 5, like, getting nominated for Best Picture? No way. The Academy doesn't like animated movies that much anymore. They don't like it that much. Is Hexed a musical? I'm not sure if it is or not. Juliana's Cartoon Saloon? True, but not everything Cartoon Saloon does gets in. Like, My Father's Dragon never entered the conversation for Best Animated Feature. So it's I don't know. It could have maybe gotten in last year, because I thought it was going to come out last year, but the competition might be a bit too strong this year, right? But again, we'll have to see. I'm not sure. No, I was saying getting the reviews is Toy Story 3. Well, doesn't Toy Story 3 have like a 98 on Rotten Tomatoes? So that means it would be doing better than Toy Story 4. So, yeah, at that point, the Best Animated Feature win will be guaranteed, really. Does A Magnificent Life have a chance, or was it last year? I think it was last year. I think Magnificent Life was last year. Best Animated Feature. Okay, yeah, A Magnificent Life. What, like, actually, I could actually pull this up right here. Oops, hold on. Oh. Hold on. These were the films that were eligible last year. which means movies like Animal Farm are technically eligible this year. I Am Frankelda, though, that's eligible this year, I think. So yeah. Oh yeah, FYI, Laika has never missed in Best Animated Feature. That is also true. Yeah, that is also true. Like that is a good reason to believe in Wildwood. Like, Laika has never once missed a nom. They've always gotten in. They have always gotten in. And Kubo and the Two Strings was likely number 2. Actually, no, it was number 2 for the win because it won the BAFTA. And then, you know, and then you had Missing Link, which somehow won the Golden Globe. So it's like, and it could sneak into adapted screenplay like Inside Out. The problem is we have not had a film nominated for screenplay since Inside Out. So, like, also Inside Out got an original screenplay, so I don't know. But, like, even Soul couldn't even get into Best Original Screenplay, so I don't know. So is Dune Part 3 the VFX frontrunner since no Avatar this year? I'm saying it is. I think it is. Like, people for, like, I know people are, like, really dooming, like, oh, it's probably just gonna be Project Hail Mary, but I think unless people absolutely hate Dune Part 3, I think it's just gonna win visual effects. I don't really see why it would not, yeah. They've literally never won the award. It doesn't matter. Laika always gets nominated. They always get nominated. Like, yeah, they never won, but, like, they always get in, so I don't really want to doubt Wildwood. Animal Farm is looking more like a Razzie thing than an Oscar thing. Oh, the Razzies don't give a shit about about like movies that are probably like actually the worst. Kubo should have won over Zootopia 1, honestly. Yeah, I wouldn't have even nominated Zootopia. I like Zootopia, but I would not have even nominated that one. Do you think Ryan Gosling would get a Best Actor nomination for Project Hail Mary? Maybe, but I don't know. Maybe it depends on how big the competition is, because he could be, you know, Matt Damon in the Martian, but there's also a chance that he could just maybe just not get nominated. Like, I don't know. We'll have to see. 2016 should have been Moana, Kubo, Finding Dory, and My Life as a Zucchini, to be honest. I've not seen Moana or My Life as a Zucchini, but Finding Dory, I think, was really underrated. Like, people really, like, shit on Finding Dory way too much. That movie's great. I think it probably should have... It should have been nominated for Best Animated Feature. And I think, honestly, Kung Fu Panda 3 should have been in the conversation more. Are you a Christian? If so, I hope you had a great Palm Sunday and wishing you a great Holy Week ahead. No, I am an atheist. I was raised Catholic, but ultimately I became atheist. How haven't you seen Moana? I don't know. I just haven't seen it. Or he could be Michael B. Jordan in Sinners as not really strong until the last second. Maybe. But I don't know. I feel like what also really helped Michael B. Jordan was that, like, Sinners was top 2 for Best Picture. I mean, it was easily top 2 for... It would have won Best Picture if One Battle After Another didn't come out the exact same year. But, however... Like, so it's like, I don't know if that's going to be equivalent to Project Hail Mary, because Project Hail Mary isn't really as, like, topical as Sinners is. It's not, like, and people aren't saying that Project Hail Mary was going to win Best Picture. People were saying Sinners could win Best Picture back when it came out, so I don't know. I'm still really high on Tom Cruise this year. The problem is, I just don't know what to expect out of Digger. I do not know what to expect out of that, because Alejandro Gonzalez Iñárritu is a bit divisive as a filmmaker, or like his films aren't always consistent in their quality, so I don't know. Is Matt Damon finally an Oscar winner? Matt Damon is an Oscar winner. He already is an Oscar winner. He won Best Original Screenplay alongside Ben Affleck for Good Will Hunting back in the 90s. So it's like, he does have an Oscar. Hannah and Her Sisters, the movie named after your last name, is now streaming for free on YouTube. So you have no excuses not to watch the movie about you and your sisters. What? That is such a random reach. What the hell? Do you think do you think Werewolf would be stronger or weaker than Nosferatu? I don't know. I don't want to overestimate that film, but like, let me look at this. I guess I am predicting it for the same awards that Nosferatu got nominated for, so I don't, maybe. Test reactions say the film was a messy masterpiece, but basically everyone said that Tom Cruise is fantastic. Also, the Academy loves Iñárritu. They didn't love Iñárritu enough to nominate Bardo for Best Picture. So it's like, and if it's a messy masterpiece, then like those are two conflicting things. That does not give me confidence. Thoughts on Ray Gun. I do not think Ray Gun's happening in Best Animated Feature. I just do not. I've heard some bad production problems with that film, and also Skydance Animation has not made a single acclaimed film, so no. Narnia for costumes would be cool if they go for the wicked fantastical route. I mean, I think Narnia is going to be pretty big in terms of, if Narnia does indeed get nominated for Best Picture, I think it does absolutely have the potential to be nominated for every single award that the first Narnia was nominated for, but also more now that it's in Best Picture. I 199% believe zero Oscar voters don't even remember Matt's win and say that he should win one. Oh, I don't, like, statistically, that's just not accurate. Zero. Wait, most zero. Wait. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. That doesn't really compute to me. I'm Just Ken is such a good song. Should have won the Oscar. Not gonna lie. I agree. Bardo still got cinematography though. It did, but it still didn't get into Best Picture or even international feature for that matter. Like, the cinematographer's branch, like, they're not judging the film based on how much they liked it. They're judging the cinematography based on the cinematography. So it's like, the last messy masterpiece was Babylon. Yep, and that did not get Best Picture. I'm gonna try to watch almost every movie this year. Every movie? That's a lot of movies. Who do you have winning adapted screenplay since you don't have Cry to Heaven? Right now, maybe Project Hail Mary, but even then I'm not really that confident in it, so like, I don't know. Maybe Project Hail Mary, but again, I don't even think that's going to be accurate by the time we get to the end of the year. It's just kind of like a placeholder number one. It's also a take test reactions with a grain of salt. Sinners got mixed reactions with at a test screening. True, but also like sometimes they can put like sway you the right way. Like, people were kind of on Maestro with its test reactions, and that is the reaction a lot of people had with Maestro. They did feel a bit underwhelmed, so it's kind of like, I think there is going to be some, like, to some extent, there's going to be some truth in there for the Oscar films. Do you think the Harry Potter series will get any Emmys? Oh, I don't know. It's going to get some text easily, but I don't know if it's going to be like Best Drama Series or whatever. Like, probably not. Every single one of Iñárritu's films has gotten at least one nomination. I'm not saying Digger's going to get completely goose-egged. I mean, right now I do have it in Best Picture right now. But I'm just saying, I don't know if it's going to be as big of a contender as people are saying it's going to be. Again, I'm not exactly sure. The Odyssey, 1949, Project Hail Mary, Digger, and Dune 3 are my 5 for cinematography. Honorable mention, Werewolf. I guess for me, I have... well, for one, it's not even called 1949 anymore. It's called Fatherland, I think. I think it's called Fatherland. And Fatherland, I mean, I think Fatherland could get in. Actually, wait. But it's also Lucas Zoll, and I don't know what to do, because, like, they've snubbed Lucas Zoll for a couple of big things. Like, they snubbed Lucas Zoll for The Zone of Interest, and they snubbed Lucas Zoll for Hamnet. So I'm just not sure how they're gonna view his work on Fatherland. What genre is the drama? I have no idea, but it's probably not gonna get nominated for anything. Cuarón, Alfonso Cuarón doing anything soon? I love his films, dude. I think he's right now doing TV shows. Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame were nominated for visual effects. Yes, they were. I have The Odyssey, Digger, Jack of Spades, Dune 3, and Farewell. Oh, or Farewell. Zoll has only gotten in with Black and White, Powell Collapse. Fatherland is both. Maybe? I mean, maybe... Okay. Maybe I could put in Fatherland over Werewolf, because I just don't know if Werewolf is going to capture that same exact magic that, you know, that Nosferatu did. Because Nosferatu is like a Victorian, like, era, just, like, gorgeous film that had, like, a vampire in it. Also, I will say, guys, this week, I will be uploading my first early Oscar predictions. I will do that. But like I said, guys, I want to see if we can get 10 memberships today. Can we get 10 memberships? 10 gifted memberships, I should say. Or if you just want to do a membership yourself, you can. If you don't know what memberships are, well... oh. But yeah, if you want any cool perks, become a member for, it's only like $2 a month. You get members-only emojis, loyalty badges, members-only videos. What is it? Your name included at the end of my videos, early access to videos. It's all a lot of fun. Please consider becoming a member. It really means a lot. I'm definitely going to be putting out some more content for members, like some trailer discussion videos. They're going to be like a little low-key, not going to lie, but, you know, hey. But, yeah, so consider becoming a member. It really means a lot. Alfonso Cuarón is writing a film called Jane right now that will star Charlize Theron and Charles Melton. That movie's been trying to come out forever. I have no idea. I'm so ready for Eggers' Christmas Carol. Oh, I'm excited for that. I'm really excited for his take on A Christmas Carol. I'm so happy for Charles Melton. He's working with the big directors and becoming a movie star. He's come a long way from his Riverdale days. I never even watched Riverdale, but yeah. Doomsday for costumes. It would be nice for the MCU to get some non-visual effects or editing love. Nope, it is not gonna. Nope. The Avengers films have only ever been nominated for visual effects. I am not gonna predict any other nominations for Avengers Doomsday. It seems like really the only movies that the Oscars care about that's not really substantially, or like the Black Panther films, like they will get nominated for stuff like costumes, and even the second one got in for performance. So yeah. Rank all of Eggers' movies. I'm trying to think if I did. I've seen The Witch. I've seen The Lighthouse. I've seen The Northman and Nosferatu. From worst to best, The Northman, I like The Northman. I don't love it. It's really like an okay number 6 for me. No, a 6 out of 10 for me. But then, The Witch, really like The Witch. I really liked The Witch. The Lighthouse, love the Lighthouse. The Lighthouse is amazing. I love that film. And then Nosferatu, maybe one of my favorite horror films. Like, that is such a... Like, I love the Nosferatu story. I love the Nosferatu creature. Or no, the Count Orlok creature. And so seeing that in a modern... I mean, obviously it's not set in modern times, but, you know... Seeing a modern film about that being made with such brash cinematography and costume design and production design and makeup, it was so cool to see. I think Michael will only get costumes and makeup. I mean, right now I think I only have Michael in for makeup. Because, like, makeup is, like, that's the one category where the Academy, that's, like, the one Academy branch that, like, genuinely does not care about the quality of the film. They just do not. What's more likely, the Community movie or Tarantino's last movie? I don't know. Honestly, I'm going to take a shot in the dark and maybe say Tarantino's last movie, but again, I don't know. Hello, Blue Labry. Hey, Christian, how are you doing this afternoon? I'm not sure. Oh, no, I'm doing fine. I'm a little bit wondering what's going on with my job right now. Nothing too alarming, really. But like I said, we have a goal today of trying to get like 10 memberships and 5 super chats. Hopefully, we can do all that today. Maybe. You should watch Riverdale. The show is a masterpiece. I have heard the exact opposite thing. I have heard only the most insane, stupid things out of Riverdale. Not gonna lie, I only knew Nosferatu from SpongeBob. I mean, yeah, to be honest, SpongeBob was also my introduction to Nosferatu, so yeah. Unless you're Wicked for Good. Yeah, but I'm also just not going to, like, doom-dict any sequel like that, like, or just, like, films like that. Like, there is no reasonable there's no good reason why Wicked for Good should have gotten no nominations. Like, that was crazy. I don't think the Academy is going to have such vehement hatred for a film like that, like, in a very long time, so I don't know. What needs to happen for Jafar to get nominated in lead actor for Michael? Jafar Jackson would, like, okay, for that to happen, Michael would need to be top 5 for Best Picture, I feel. Gonna go watch Jaws 2024 Nosferatu double feature. Hell yeah. I love Nosferatu. And Jaws. Oh. Project Hail Mary is thumbs down. If you know, you know. I have not seen it, but I do know. Your mustache is getting even longer. Soon you'll be able to twirl it. Yes. Except I don't really like touching my face that much, so I don't know. Wicked for Good making 2 new songs just to not get either of them nominated last year was funny. And I called it a mile away. Me predicting Wicked for Good would not get nominated for Best Picture is probably one of my best calls I've done. Like, everyone called me crazy. And also people were telling me, oh, but it's going to get the songs in. I'm like, the songs are not going to get in. No, everyone was saying that the songs were one of the weakest aspects of that film. Again, I wasn't expecting it to completely miss everything. Like, I wasn't expecting it to miss, like, makeup and costumes, but Jesus. Why did Wicked for Good even have 2 new songs? Probably just to get an Oscar nomination for one of them, or both, but they didn't, so heh. Girl in the Bubble was laughably bad, bro, and I'm a pretty big Ariana Grande fan. Girl in the Bubble, like, and No Place Like Home, they were just not very good songs. Like, again, I feel like... I just feel like... that film was just inherently flawed. Like, there was just nothing they could do to make that work. Unless they wanted to change everything about it. Like, so, Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. Do you think Melania could get an editing? It's gonna sweep, obviously. They didn't really fit the Wicked tone. Yeah, really, the song, none of the songs in that film really fit. Because it's like, it was just not really that big of a spectacle, which I'm not saying that's everything, but it's like, they didn't substitute that with any, like, good drama either. It felt very contrived, and just like, why are we trying to force these conflicts to happen? I feel like if they did change everything, I'm not sure how it would be, if it would be good or not. I mean, this one was mid, so it, like, you can't. There's not really much worse to go but up. Melania Trump edited a movie. Trump's wife could be an Oscar nominee. I was joking. I was joking. There's a movie called Melania. And, like, we're kind of joking, Melania, the fans voted, like, you guys voted, last stream, and Melania is going to be that one film at the bottom of the list of my Best Picture predictions as, like, the joke entry. I mean, some people are, like, jokingly predicting it to win Best Picture. That's really funny. But yeah, Melania is going to be that bottom film. The Elphaba and Fierro romance song was kind of good, though. I don't even remember it, so I can't even say that was good. Give Trump an Oscar for his performance in Home Alone 2. No. No. Mark Wahlberg, an Oscar for Ted 3. Exactly. Crazy question, but what if Best Picture was being presented and everyone somehow won it? What would your reaction be? I would be losing my goddamn mind. I'd be like, what? Like, because mathematically that can't, like, there's no way that could happen. Mathematically, there's no way that could happen. I can't imagine that could happen. Goofball McGee on Award Experts predicting Trump in supporting actress. Oh yeah, I think I saw that. Goofball McGee. If you guys don't know who Goofball McGee is, let me find him. Yeah, Goofball McGee has like the funniest Oscar predictions ever. Like, best animated feature: Animal Farm, Minions and Monsters, Paw Patrol, the Dino Movie, The Pout Pout Fish, and Wild Horse 9. I love Goofball McGee. I love Goofball McGee. They're amazing. Making Amelia Perez. I didn't realize that they came out with a documentary for making Amelia Perez nearly 2 years after the film came out. That's just really, really funny to me. Moana, Star Wars: The Mandalorian, Grogu, The Velocipaster 2, Pooniverse, Monsters Assemble. Oh, fuck yeah, let's go. I'm actually being serious on this. I think John Cena's career in the next 10 years will be good enough to get him an Oscar nom. I don't know. It really depends on who he works with and what roles he has, so I'm not sure. Does Forgotten Island have a chance to get nominated for its Puss in Boots 2-like animation? I think it will be nominated. I actually do think Forgotten Island will be nominated for Best Animated Feature. Speaking of Minions, did the first two movies get into Best Animated Feature? No. The only Illumination film that ever got nominated for Best Animated Feature was Despicable Me 2, and that came out in a very, very weak year for animation. In the past, real-life figures have come to the Oscars for when their biopic was nominated. Queen Band, Ron Kovic, Jake LaMotta, John Nash, etc. It would have been cool if Trump attended for The Apprentice. No, it wouldn't, because nobody would like him. Like the movie was vehemently the movie was really, so vehemently anti-Trump, which is very understandable. And the people who nominated those performances probably didn't like Trump either, and he tried to stop the movie from coming out. Why would he ever attend the Oscars for that film? No! And also, he shouldn't, because no one wants him there. Also, what do you think of the live-action Moana trailer? I think it's very obvious that it's very bad and Disney wants money. Yeah, I really need to start doing more videos on trailers. I need to start doing that. Because that Moana trailer was really funny. Really funny, how bad it actually looks. Oh my god, that wig that Dwayne Johnson has. And we got Schaeferless in 4K. My god. 2013 was another weak year for animation. Yup, it was. There was not a lot of good competition that year. 2006, 2016, and 2014 and 2023 were the weakest years for animation for me. I don't know. I don't know if I'd agree. Everyone in the theater would have been like Jafar Panahi looking at Kevin O'Leary. Yeah. What are your thoughts on the Best Actress category? I like it. It should be in the Academy. I can't believe they're actually doing an Air Bud sequel. Air Bud Returns? What? Well, yeah, 2023. 2023 was awesome. Wait, what? It had Across the Spider-Verse, it had Boy and the Heron, it had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, it had Nimona, it had Suzume, it had Robot Dreams. What? An Air Bud sequel? Yes, an Air Bud sequel. Air Bud Returns, which I don't know how Air Bud's going to be returning, because Air Bud is probably dust at this point from being dead for so long. Hell, let me look up and see what movies in the Buddies franchise. I need to look up the Buddies movies. Let me look at this. Okay, yeah, Air Buddies, 2006. These dogs are probably, all these dogs are, even though they're puppies, these dogs are probably dead by now. They are very likely, these dogs are very likely dead. So even the buddy, Air Bud is already dead. The buddies are probably very dead. So it's Air Bud's been dead since the 90s. Yeah. Wait, goddamn, he died Air Bud died in the 90s? And that was already 1997. Wait, how old was that dog? What? He died a year after the movie came out? What? Oh. Oh, man. Oh, he died at 9 years old from cancer? Man, that's... Okay, whoa. Oh, wait, okay, that next paragraph took a completely wild turn. What? Yo, okay. If you look at the at Buddy Dog Actors Wikipedia, that second paragraph was wild. It's like, whoa, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. Like, what? Just having it in there. All right, but yeah, that sucks. So it's like, man. Well, my day is ruined, and my disappointment is immeasurable now, knowing Airbud is dead. To be fair, okay, even without the cancer, even if Buddy the dog, like even if he didn't die from cancer, like he would have been like that movie came out in he was born in 1988. Even if cancer didn't get him, old age would have so easily gotten him by now in 2020. That would have been a really long time. Like, let's see, 2026 minus 1990. No, minus 1988. Yeah, that dog would have been nearly 40 years old. No, no. You can that. Buddy would have been dead long before, like would have been, I can't speak, what am I doing? I can't speak. Even if cancer didn't get Buddy, he still would have been very dead. So, like, yeah. Crazy that movie's almost 30 years old, yeah. Again, like I said before we went to that strange tangent, Buddy's already dead. The Air Buddy, some of those buddies are probably dead by now. So it's like, considering it's been like what, like nearly 20 years since Air Buddies came out. So it's like, the dog would have been 38 years old this year. Yeah. But it's Airbud. He's the basketball goat. Well, he's not a goat. He's a dog. A bunch of high schoolers lost to him. He could be immoral, to be honest. I mean, yeah. But yeah. I hate the passage of time. I do too. And the passage of time hates you as well. God damn, what the... God, they made 9 Air Buddies movies. Wait, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Technically 7 Air Buddies movies, but 2 Santa Paws movies. Like, okay, that's just weird. Like, how are we gonna... Think about this. This is a sequel to a spin-off of a spin-off of films that were sequels to Air Bud. Like, how do we go from Air Bud to Santa Paws 2, the Santa Pups? How did we do that? Any other hobbies that you like to do? I'm not sure. Well, I mean, I do have some ideas for other videos coming up. So there's that. Super Buddies is the best one. I have not seen a single Buddy. The only movie in this entire goddamn franchise I've seen is The Search for Santa Paws. And the only reason why I watched that was because this movie is absolutely insane. It's so bad, but it's so funny. It's like so dark. Angela Walker, writing for ChristianCinema.com, gave the DVD 3 stars out of 5, but said that the film fits the normal Disney DVD formula. She wanted to say that the film was predictable and cliched, but that kids would enjoy it. The film adds to the spirit of Christmas. Thank you, ChristianCinema.com. Including the Santa ones, it's 9. This franchise, I don't, like, what? Oh my, the Skibbity conspiracy. Okay, now we've lost the plot entirely. We've just lost the plot. I just got a Tom Holland beer ad for his beer company now. Oh, that's fun. I'm not gonna lie, I really do like that story about Tom Holland starting his own beer company, which, in case you don't know, you know, Tom Holland, struggled with, like, alcohol abuse, as an early adult. And so, what he's done now, like, it seemed like he's doing a lot better. He, has gone sober, but still wanted to, that kind of beer taste. So, he started his own beer company that is alcohol-free, like alcohol-free beer, and I don't know what, like that's just really wholesome to me. That's really nice. I'm glad he found that. What's the bad and good about that? What's the bad and good about that movie? Look, the search for Santa Paws. That movie is so dark in so many ways that it'll go from like happy musical sequences, which it's so weird that we're getting musical sequences in an Air Bud a spin-off of a spin-off of Air Bud. But still. So it's like, yeah, what was I about to say? Oh, wait, what, oh god, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, it will go from like the most over-the-top, like, lighthearted stuff, and then it will get like really dark and depressing and sad. It's like, haha, Santa's dying. It's like, what? It's like, The Search for Santa Paws is so funny. Isn't that the one where Santa loses his memory? Maybe? I think, maybe. A Serbian movie meets Cocomelon. I have no idea what a Serbian film... is it a Serbian movie or a Serbian film? I have no idea what that is. Okay. I don't know why we've gotten to this point. What? I told you it's peak. Oh. How did not a single Air Bud movie get a visual effects nomination? I have no idea. Does the Buddies still play basketball? Do the Buddies, the fact that they're doing Air Bud returns, I mean, like, why are they doing Air Bud returns? Like, is he, like, are they just gonna say the dog is still alive after nearly 30 years? Like, what? What are they doing? But yeah, so I'm assuming Disney's not doing this reboot? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't. Oh, that's cool. Trump is getting double nominated for Melania. Best original screenplay, making Amelia Perez. It's that second paragraph coming to fruition. No, no, we don't. We do not discuss the second paragraph of Buddy's death. It's his great-grandson. Is great-grandson even enough? Like, that would still be a pretty old dog. I don't know, would... Actual great-grandson, maybe. I'm not sure. I guess with the Air Bud sequels and spin-off, Disney always, Walter's money, but also remember Disney direct-to-video sequels? Yeah. Didn't Tom Holland say he'll never do another Uncharted movie because of how bad his drinking problem was during production, or am I crazy? I have no idea. I have no idea. It's like a CGI dog. It's a CGI dog like Snow White and the Dwarves. Oh. Oh, wanted. Okay, Disney wanted money. My cat is 10 years old and his grandmother was born in 98. I think it's enough. Wow, really? Okay. Damn. There is no Air Bud second paragraph in Ba Sing Se. Is that just gonna become a new meme? Is that just gonna become a new meme? By the way, if you wanna help my eyes, let's get this super chat or like this membership goal up to 10. Can we get 10 gifted memberships? I do believe, I believe in Santa. Are you excited for the Housemaid's Secret Wars? Oh, you bet. You bet. I mean, I'm excited for one of those movies at least. And it's obviously The Housemaid 2. I'm joking. I love the Oscar nominations to Air Bud second paragraph pipeline. Yeah, I don't know what it's all because of Goofball McGee right here. It's all because of Goofball McGee. How could you, Goofball McGee? How could you? Why are we even talking about the second paragraph? What's mentioned in that paragraph anyway? Just look up Buddy Dog Actor. Look at the section where it talks about his death and read the second paragraph. I don't know what else to tell you. There is no second paragraph. You know what? Fair. All I will say, it involves procreating from beyond the grave. Have you seen the Rose trailer? It's got Sandra Hüller and looks great. I have not seen that. Everybody's like William Afton in this. Airbud is like William Afton in the second paragraph. Wait. Wait. Airbud is like the William Afton. It's like William Afton in that second paragraph. He always comes back in more ways than one. Now you gotta review Airbud Returns when it comes out. Do I need to though? Do I really need to? Do I really need to talk about Airbud Returns? I've not even seen the first Airbud. Oh my god! I just realized. Oh, I just had the worst idea imaginable. I had a terrible idea, but it would be really funny. What if I reviewed every single Airbud film and every single Airbud spinoff? Like, I review, like, I do a big video where I review every single Airbud movie, every single Buddy movie, and both Santa Paws movies. All leading up to Airbud Returns. Man. And you gotta rank them. Oh my god. I will give you all memberships if you do that. Oh. Let me look at when is Airbud Returns coming out? Wait, it's not even coming out this year. What the fuck? It's coming out in January of 2027. Wait. 12-year-old Jacob, coping with his father's death, moves with his mother to Fernfield, Washington. There he finds a VHS copy of Airbud and befriends a stray golden retriever named Buddy. Together, they join local children to form a basketball team and compete for a championship. Wait, so Airbud exists as a movie, but they're also doing it in real life? Wait, oh wait, I forgot. You guys can't see that. Fuck. Wait, by Cineverse. Okay, so it's not even Disney. What the... What? You would have the rankings split into parts. I don't know. I'd probably just do it all in one video, to be honest. Tomorrow? No, I'm not doing it tomorrow. No. I can't even watch every Airbud movie before tomorrow. But let alone make a video on it. No. I got like a little less than a year to do it. But like, come on, man. Like, I'm not doing it tomorrow. You have time to prepare then. Oh my god. You could do a Freebirds-like review where for each you act like it's the greatest film ever made. Oh my god. Hi, Christian. Hi. Hi, Joey Herrera. Oh no. I'm going to have to watch... You may... I guess before Airbud Returns comes out, I'm reviewing every single goddamn Airbud movie. And every Airbud spinoff and both Santa Paws movies. Despite the fact that I've only seen The Search for Santa Paws. We have to go back in time to get Thanksgiving turkeys off the menu. What does that have to do with Airbud? Why are we... what's with Freebirds? Why are we quoting Freebirds when talking about Airbud? How many will be better than one battle? That's the greatest question of them all. And I'm gonna pass the question off. But yeah, in case anyone... Actually, wait, I just realized. But yeah, we have a goal up there. If we can get 10 Super Chats today, that would be wonderful. I would love to try to see if we can get 10 memberships. Or better than Anora. I don't know. Maybe Airbud will be better than Anora. Maybe. EC says, watch TV Globe, please, tonight, please, and thank you. I don't know about tonight. One of these days, EC. One of these days. One of these days. Wait, what? You should review Fanboy and Chum Chum. No, I will not review Fanboy and Chum Chum. Don't forget the Pie video because Amy Began won. Not only was nominated, she won the Oscar. I will try to do that. I will try to do that. Like, you know what? Fuck it. I get paid this week, so I'll try to do a video on that. Considering Oak Street for picture? Oh, no way. No way is it going to be the best picture film. No, I would love... that'd be cool, but I just don't see why that would get into best picture. It does not have, like, an Oscar filmmaker behind it, and it doesn't look like it's very social kind of relevancy kind of thing. I just don't think so. Hannahcast, we need to talk about the political and socioeconomical state of the Airbud universe. Oh, sure. Sure. Yeah. What dog do you think Trump would be? Review Planet Sheen. No. There's a bit too many blockbusters this year. No, there's not enough. We need more. We need more Airbud. Why can't we get Airbud? Wait. Wait, here it says Airbud 2 is released. Wait, right here it's saying Airbud Returns is coming out this year in August 2026. But this, it says it's coming out January 2027. What? Okay, so it was originally supposed to be released in August 2026, but it's coming out in 2027. Alright. Speaking of One Battle After Another, and it winning Best Picture, plus all the other movies that you thought were not Best Picture worthy that won this decade. Let's hope we can have an actual solid Best Picture winner this year. Hoping. Airbud for Best Picture. Well, too bad, because the first Airbud already came out. Ha. Could the original Airbud even sneak into Best Picture back in the day if I had the chance to? No. Watch, I don't know. He hating Digger and winning Best Picture. I would. Oh my God, that's my 9/11. I saw they were doing a new Camp Rock and a new Phineas and Ferb movie for Disney Plus. I mean, yeah, I guess all the Disney stuff is coming back, like Moana. What can I say except you're welcome? What is 54 divided by 6, Mr. Hannahcast? Oh, let me see. 54 divided by 6. 9. Wait, it's 9. 60, is it like a 69 joke? That's such a boomer joke to make, you know? Wasn't Air Bud released the same year as Titanic? It sure was. What is your favorite acting nomination this year? I mean, not gonna lie. I mean, I thought Jesse Buckley was pretty goated in Hamnet. Okay, I will gotta say, I gotta use the bathroom, guys. I gotta use the bathroom. I will be right back, but just hold your horses. Hold your wild horse nines, alright? I'll be right back. Alright, talk amongst yourselves, be, you know, all that stuff. So, you know, yeah. I'll be right back. Mm. Bro fighting for his life in that bathroom. Ain't that the truth? Alright, I hope my viewership didn't go down by that much. Oh, okay, it actually went up a little bit by 12. Alright, cool. Hello. Oh, and now 13. Yay! Like I said, guys, I probably got about like 30 minutes left of streaming in me today. But if we can reach 10 memberships, that would be amazing. That would be amazing to for if we could do that. I have Wild Horse 9. I do have Wild Horse 9 winning Best Picture for now. It does seem like it's going to have that kind of political intrigue. I don't really like. I just don't feel a reason to doubt it right now. If that makes sense. I think Wild Horse 9 will be fine. I think it'll be fine. Especially considering both Banshees and Three Billboards were arguably, you know, top 2 for Best Picture. So it's like... could Arrival get nominated for Prima Facie? Facie? I have no idea what that movie even is, to be honest. Looks like no one is predicting her, really. So probably not. Still saying that Banshees went empty-handed. Yeah, I was sad too. It should have won. Like, okay, I would have. I would have at least given it Best Original Screenplay. At least. Hello, LA. Hello, Mainline Productions. You're not really that late. I'm probably going to end streaming in about 30 minutes or so. But mostly, we mostly just like fucked around just talking about Air Bud for like just for some unknown reason. Wait, she's at the wait, what? She's near the top. You just missed her? What? Oh. I have no idea what this movie even is. Tessa Ansler, a brilliant young UK attorney having risen from working class roots to become a rising star of the London bar, is formidable in her defense of men accused of sexual assault. Just as her career seems to be taking off, she has to make a decision that will put her love of the law in conflict with her personal need to fight for justice. I don't know. I don't know. I probably, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's worth was wondering if she could happen, but I don't know, really. Wait, I don't know. Is Phil or Chris Miller, could get in because they never directed a Best Picture movie? I have no idea what... I'm not sure what you're trying to say, right? I'm not gonna lie, Joey Herrera. I'm trying to decipher what you're trying to say. I don't really know what it is you're saying. I'm sorry. It would be fun if both Wild Horse Boys went in the lead, but it's not happening. Yeah, one of them is probably going to go to supporting, probably. Okay, like this. Okay, sorry. I just saw this one video of like this Disneyland Olaf animatronic malfunctioning and just falls, and they just take him away, and you hear everyone go, "Oh." Disgusting Film put it out. Like, that shit is really, really funny. I don't know if Phil or Chris could get into Best Director. Why couldn't they? I mean, like, I think there's a chance that they couldn't, because it is a big blockbuster, but I think they could. Why do you think Cry to Heaven won't happen? It's not really a case of Cry to Heaven, me not thinking it won't happen. It's like, I mean, it could. I mean, I just don't know what to go with. I mean, honestly, I could do Fatherland and Cry to Heaven. I could do that, but I don't know what to take out. I mean, to be honest, I could maybe take out Saturn Return, maybe. Maybe. I have no idea. Like I said, I am going to try to put up my Best Picture predictions this week, so if Malkovich goes supporting, he's going to win. Maybe. Just came into mind. What would your reaction be if Sinners won all 16 awards it was nominated for? Other than the visual effects win, which I would not be happy over, I'd be ecstatic that, oh my god, Sinners is like the biggest thing ever. But no. Why would you tell me why would you tell me something if I can't have it? You know. To answer something you asked last stream, the last time an adaptation of a non-musical play was nominated for director was Beasts of the Southern Wild. Wait, was Beasts of the Southern Wild actually, like, based on a play? Oh, wait. It was adapted from Lucy Alabar's one-act play, Juicy and Delicious. Oh, wow. Are you excited for the Jesse Eisenberg movie? I'm looking forward to it. Cry to Heaven seems a bit too strange for the Oscars still, maybe 11 or 12. Again, I'm just not sure what to expect out of this film, to be honest. I don't know what to expect out of it. Is it wrong to hope that Wild Horse 9 won't be a repeat of One Battle After Another? I hope it's not a repeat of One Battle After Another because I want it to be good. So, no. The hope they get in there, I am worried because of track record when it comes to blockbuster movies. I mean, yeah, okay, that's a legitimate reason to think that maybe Lord Miller might not get into director because, yeah, the Academy does have like a pretty like anti-blockbuster stance in director. Ryan Coogler is the exception because like he would have won if it wasn't for Paul Thomas Anderson. What's a sleeper contender that could get a ton of noms? I have no idea I have no idea because that's the whole point of a sleeper contender. You just don't see it coming. Oh, before that was Frost Nixon. Oh. What about Tony? I am kind of curious about Tony to see if that's going to be a big thing, because it is from the director of Blackberry. Blackberry was great. Blackberry should have gotten more Oscar love. Wait, what? Wait, why did I click Behemoth? So I am looking. I am looking at this, and so we'll have to see about this one. Your thoughts on animated feature? I'm a little lost here. I'm not that lost, to be honest. I think, like, I'm feeling pretty good about animated feature right now, at least. I mean, again, it's early in the year, so who knows what's going to happen, but, like, this is kind of what I'm thinking is going to happen in an animated feature. Right now, I'm pretty good on this 5. Toy Story 5, Wildwood, Hoppers, Forgotten Island, and Shaun the Sheep. I'm pretty good on those for nominations. In terms of the win, that gets a little bit more complicated. I don't really want to doubt Toy Story until it proves me wrong. You know, doubt Toy Story at your own peril. What? Like, so, like, yeah. But I do feel like Wildwood has the chance to maybe upset. Because, like, Laika has been taking their sweet-ass time with this movie to make it work. Wait, you don't have the Skibidi Conspiracy and documentary? What's the Skibidi Conspiracy? What are we talking about? What? Why do you think GOAT is so high? Your thoughts on Ray Gun? I mean, to be fair, I don't really have GOAT that high because, like, it's at number 9. That's pretty low on the list, to be honest. That's pretty low. I don't think it's going to get nominated. Like, no. And with Ray Gun, I think with Ray Gun, I've just heard, one, it's Skydance Animation. None of their films have been really that good. And also, like, apparently Brad Bird had, like, almost no control over this film, and there was, like, production nightmares, reportedly. So, I don't think Ray Gun's happening. If Toy Story 5 and Hext are good, I mean, I don't know why we're saying Toy Story 5 is an if. It's probably going to be very well acclaimed. But if these are good, do you think Disney could get 3 movies in? Yeah, maybe. But then again, I don't know. It really depends on how acclaimed that they are. Like, if Toy Story 5, Hoppers, and Hext all get into the 90s, then yeah, they're all getting nominated for animated feature. Your thoughts on little indie movies like Iron Boy, Lucy Lost, and In Your Waves? I've never even heard of them. Another crazy question. What if there were not only different people winning at all precursors, but also different Best Picture winners all winning at all precursors? What would you even do? I don't know. Like, my brain hurts just from reading that. What about Coyote versus Acme? Is it not eligible? I'm going to assume it's not going to be eligible because it's so clearly it's very obviously a live action film with, like, it looks like it's going to pretty obviously be a live action film with animated characters in it. So it's like, I just don't think it's going to be like, if I'm going to be completely honest, and don't get me wrong, I love Marcel the Shell's Shoes On. That should not have qualified as an animated film. Like, that was so obviously a live-action movie with animated characters in it. I don't know how that qualified. Your thoughts on Julian? I mean, we'll see. We'll see if that happens, but I just don't know. I just do not know. Also, I'm just going to assume it's a mermaid film. Coyote versus Acme could get visual effects. I don't think so. Like, even Space Jam and New Legacy couldn't do that. And that was really visual effects heavy. We also have a movie made by the director of Chicken Linda, so maybe it could be something. I'm not sure. We also have a movie by the director of Klaus. Wait, Klaus? Klaus? For me, you're a crazy Villeneuve director. It ultimately depends on like if they are saying is the best film, like if it is by far the best film in the franchise, maybe. But then again, I don't even know. I don't know. Will you be streaming in 90 minutes? Probably not. I'm probably gonna cut it off at 5:30, maybe. But like again, I don't know. Again, I hope we can get 10 memberships. Ooh, we haven't gotten a membership yet. Oh. If the Cannes Festival offered you a fully paid trip to their festival, first class flights, same hotel as all other pundits, Neglia, Hartfield, and Jaeger, and daily food stipend, would you go? I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously, yes. Yeah. I'm not that confident in Forgotten Island. I don't know, because it's like it's being directed by the same guy who directed Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. So it's like it looks really good. I want a Nick Toons movie in the style of Coyote vs. Acme and Roger Rabbit. That would be cool. I would love that. Imagine that. Oh my god. Nosferatu is weird. Oh, I love Nosferatu. What if there was a Hannahcast movie coming out? It would bomb and everyone would hate it. Yeah, but Puss in Boots is an iconic character that makes the children go at the theaters. What? But that doesn't have anything to do with how good it was. Like, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish was a fantastic film. No, the problem is no one expected Puss in Boots 2 to be any good. That's the thing. No one thought that movie would be any good, and yet it actually ended up being fantastic and reinvigorated the Shrek franchise. Are you a Cartoon Network fan? There's a few Cartoon Network shows I like. I really like Dexter's Laboratory. Johnny Bravo's funny. Powerpuff Girls is goated. Teen Titans, I really like Teen Titans. Teen Titans Go, I think, is overhated. People, I think, shit on that a bit too much. From what I remember of watching Steven Universe, I liked it. I didn't watch a lot of Adventure Time. I did, I'm not sure. Like, I'm trying to remember what else I watched from Cartoon Network. I remember watching Boomerang a lot. That's where I watched a lot of, like, Dexter's Laboratory and Johnny Bravo and Powerpuff Girls. Like, they would mostly be on Boomerang. I think I'm going to go through. I'm going to my friend's house in around 1 hour. I need to take a bath. All right. Bye, Luann Gabriel. Bye. Bye, Luann Gabriel. After the massive success of The Father and the huge bomb of The Son, how excited are you for Florian Zeller's next movie, Bunker? Where are your expectations? I have no idea. I will say I am sad that it's not called The Holy Spirit, but oh well. I was a big Kids Next Door fan. I've not watched a single episode of that show. I have not seen a single episode of that show. I don't know. Okay, wait. What's New Scooby-Doo? I think What's New Scooby-Doo was Cartoon Network. I don't know if that was Cartoon Network or if that was like Kids WB. I have no idea. I didn't watch Kids WB when I was a kid. But if What's New Scooby-Doo was in fact like Cartoon Network, I thought it was a lot of fun. That's Boomerang. Wait. Hold on. Actually, wait. Let me look at this. Because I could have sworn What's New Scooby-Doo was on Cartoon Network. Ah, damn it. Okay, so its original release was on Kids WB. Damn it, man. Damn it. I mean, yeah, because like reruns of it aired on Cartoon Network, but obviously, I guess it does not count as a Cartoon Network show. What's your Scooby-Doo? We're coming after you. We're gonna solve a mystery. I see a Scooby-Doo. The trail leads back to you. What's your Scooby-Doo? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. What's your Scooby-Doo? Wow. Now thinking about what could have happened if Nosferatu was actually a big Best Picture contender? What precursors would it need to have stay strong at the Oscars? Critics' Choice for Best Picture would have helped a lot. Adapted Screenplay at Writers Guild, yes. PGA, yes. I feel like that, like, if it was, like, consistently showing up in like, some areas, like, maybe even a Globe nomination, like, let's say, maybe it doesn't even need to get score at the Oscars, but if it got score at the Golden Globes, I'd be like, ooh. Like, it would need to show up at a lot of places. I was a fan of Thomas and Friends, Backyardigans, and The Amazing World of Gumball. Only one of those was a Cartoon Network show. That Scooby-Doo show was like from 1969. If this is the first ever Scooby-Doo show that we're talking about, no, that was Scooby-Doo. Where Are You? Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? That's the no. I'm talking about What's New Scooby-Doo. No, the one What's a Scooby-Doo? We're coming after you. Like no, that was like the early 2000s. Actually, I have the Wikipedia page pulled up right here. Like, it first aired it aired between 2002 and 2006. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I think What's New Scooby-Doo is right now on Tubi, so. Boomerang used to be my favorite channel, especially for older cartoon shows like Wacky Races. I never watched Wacky Races. The funny thing is, I also know about Boomerang because of like Boomerang Along. They would play like some of their old cartoon theme songs. I was like, ooh, like they had like the Hong Kong Phooey theme song. Then there was the Snorks. No, not Snorks. No, what's it? The Banana Splits. Okay, I think the reason why I got confused is because they had like one of the characters' name is Snork. He's an elephant. Yeah. Tra la 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 la. La 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 la. But yeah. Were you a fan of the live-action Scooby-Doo movies? I liked them when I was a kid, but then when I got older, I did not like them anymore. Like, Matthew Lillard is fantastic, and honestly, James Gunn, like, I think I get what he was trying to do with the script, but the problem, I think, ultimately was that, like, the director, Raja Gosnell, could not see the jokes, could not see what was so funny. Like, for example, making Scrappy-Doo the villain in a Scooby-Doo movie. That's actually really clever. Because it's like... Because, like, everyone hates Scrappy. So him being the villain, like, and he turns into, like, some big, stupid monster, that's funny. But Raja Gosnell, I don't think, realized that that was a joke. Like, he played it straight and played it like he was an actual threat. But it's like... That was the joke. I don't think Raja Gosnell got the joke. Because, like, no one likes Scrappy-Doo. I feel like if James Gunn actually directed the Scooby-Doo movies, they would have been way better. Because the jokes would have been paced a lot better. The filmmaking would have obviously been a lot better. They just would have been less... They would have come across as less generic and more like actual funny satire. Rudy's got the chalk. Oh yeah, that was Nickelodeon. Oh yeah, Rudy's got the chalk zone. 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 God. Okay, I got you. I think I was heard that a lot of the Cartoon Network shows are now on Tubi. Yes, they are. I'm afraid of Toy Story 5. Just because you are a Toy Story movie, that doesn't mean the quality is guaranteed. But where is the evidence to suggest that it's not, the quality is not going to be there? I'm not saying it's guaranteed. I mean, obviously, nothing is a guarantee, but I mean... You know, but the problem is Toy Story has not really given us a reason to doubt it, you know? Yo, Christian, how's your week been? Watch anything good lately? It's been a little bit of a stressful week. Nothing too dire, but it's just like I'm just worried about stuff. Not anywhere near as much as, like, you know, last year or whatever. But, like, there are just some things I feel are a little bit uncertain. But hopefully, things will, but yeah, yeah, we got a goal here. We got some goals. We got 5 super chats or 10 memberships. I want to see if we can get some memberships. Can we get any gifted memberships? I want to try to get to 10 today. Nickelodeon, please remaster or remake Nicktoons Unite and Attack of the Toy Bots. That'd be funny. That'd be fun. Here's a list of animated films. You didn't put it. Wait, here is a list of animated that. Here is a list of animated you don't have in Ute list, but could be a contender for me. A Winter Journey, Love is a Gypsy Child, Iron Boy, In Waves, Lucy Lost. You can check. All right, I might look at that maybe. Well, if the live-action Scooby-Doo were actually awards contenders, what nominations could you have seen the movies getting? I mean, I don't... that's like... That's a oh, man. I will say... actually, wait. Actually, there was like a... There was, like, some... Like, a delete... Like... Like, I will say, like, the first Scooby-Doo movie... No, it's the second one. Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed. Apparently, these designs were, like, cut from the film. But, like, if they were in the movie, like, honestly, this could have been, like... We could have seen this maybe contend for makeup, to be honest. This is actually really cool. SpongeBob movie from 2004 should have won Best Animated Feature over The Incredibles. Maybe? Wait. I mean, like, would I probably put it above, would I have put, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie above The Incredibles? Slightly, but I don't mind The Incredibles winning. I just think SpongeBob should have gotten in over Shark Tale, because that's more inexcusable. I can definitely accept The Incredibles beating the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Yeah, like, I would have gone with SpongeBob, but I would accept The Incredibles. The fact that Shark Tale got nominated for Best Animated Feature over SpongeBob, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, that's more insulting. That's more insulting to me. Was the first SpongeBob movie actually nominated that year? No, it was not. The nominees that year were The Incredibles, Shark Tale, and Shrek 2. I think you could remove the Show May movie at your 11th. It's really probably not this year. Probably more 2028. Wait, what? I don't know. I mean, we'll have to see. I'm not sure. I'll probably do a little bit more research here in a bit. I'm not sure. Yeah, wait, Shark Tale's... no, it's Shark Tale. Shark Tale is an Oscar nominee? Yes, unfortunately. SpongeBob could have also gotten like 3 song nominations. I don't know, because I know people are saying, what about Goofy Goober Rock? But it's like, Goofy Goober Rock would not have been eligible because that was a parody of I Wanna Rock. So they couldn't have done that, and they couldn't have done Now That We're Men. They probably couldn't do that because that was also a parody of a previous song. So you're probably looking at Best Day Ever really as your only feasible song nomination for that. We're getting a new Supergirl trailer tomorrow. Are you excited for the movie? Yes, I am, actually. I am really excited for this. I really want the DCU to succeed, because like, we DC fans, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not like an anti-Marvel guy. I think Marvel movies are very, very good. Well, they were very, very good. But I do, in general, like DC characters more than Marvel characters. So it's like, I need DC to succeed. I don't even think Best Day Ever was eligible because of how far into the credits it was. No, it was eligible. Like, I think as long as it's in the movie, it doesn't really matter. So I think it was eligible. It's just very much a credits song, so. Who would you have voted for? Monsters, Inc., Jimmy Neutron, or Shrek, or Shirk? This is for the first ever Best Animated Feature category. I would not even once consider Shrek because I really do not like Shrek. I do like Jimmy Neutron. I've not seen Jimmy Neutron in a long time, so I can't say. But Monsters, Inc., I think is like one of the best animated films, maybe one of the best animated films ever, so I'd go with that. Another question, do you watch TV? If so, what do you watch? I don't watch as much TV as I probably should. I mostly watch YouTube. There are still some TV shows that I still need to watch. I still need to catch up on The Boys, even though I need to catch up on The Boys. I need to catch up with Gen V. Oh my god. Oh. I need to catch up with those shows. So I do need to do that. I need to catch up with The Last of Us. I need to catch up with Andor. I want to watch The Studio. People are saying The Studio is really good. I need to watch that. So yeah, and then there's other, like, so yeah, there's a lot of shows I need. I probably need to watch The Dinosaurs as well, so. The animation for Jimmy Neutron hasn't aged well. I mean, I think it's still, like, I don't think it's that bad. I mean, like, it's still better than the TV show, and even then, it's like, the writing is still, I remember the writing still being very, very good, so, yeah. Can we talk about the sound category? Maybe, but I don't know. I probably can't be on here for much longer. And we're not really getting any memberships or super chats, so I don't know how long I can truly stay on. But yeah, this is basically what I have right now. Dune Part 3, The Odyssey, Project Hail Mary, Disclosure Day, and Narnia. I mean, it's kind of like the 5 blockbusters nominated for Best Picture that I have, so it's like, might as well. It was good for the time, but it was 25 years ago. I mean, yeah, but it's also like, I still think like the animation is still not that bad. I mean, if we can forgive Toy Story, then I think we could forgive, Jimmy Neutron. I think the Odyssey and Dune are locked. Oh, for sound? Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Unless there's just something crazily wrong with the sound in the Odyssey. Unless there's something crazy wrong with the sound, I have no idea, but... what if Project Hail Mary wins the Globe Cinematic Achievement category? Or the Odyssey? Well, then they're not going to win Best Picture, because the Academy seriously seems to not really care when those movies, when big blockbusters win that Globe. What makes you think The Social Reckoning is so high? For sound or just in general? Because for sound, I don't know, like, I don't know. Actually, no, I do know why I have... Okay, now I remember why I have The Social Reckoning this high up for sound. Because they are going to be recreating the January 6th riots on the Capitol. Or really, the attacks on the Capitol on January 6th. That's a lot of sound happening, so... Yeah. It's not archive footage? From what I understand, no, it is not archive footage. They are just recreating that. They are just recreating that event. So, yeah. If Michael is in for Best Picture, Michael will be another lock for sound. I mean, if it's in Best Picture, sure. But I don't think it's going to be in Best Picture, so I don't think so. Although I'll keep it in the shortlist because, I mean, even Springsteen got into the shortlist. Remember when Trailer Chicago 7 got into stunt ensemble at SAG? At first, I was like, "Wait, what?" But then I realized, oh wait, no, the riots. Not really the riots, I should say, but it's really more so like the clashing of the police and the protesters. That's what, like, I think that whole sequence is what got it a stunt ensemble nomination. Which, all right, that's fair because like that's having to coordinate that many people to do some stunts. Like that's actually kind of impressive. Godzilla -0 could be a long shot if it's in the discussion because -1 did have really great sound design. Maybe, but I don't know. It's not going to feel as fresh as Godzilla -1. Don't bet against Michael Jackson just yet. I will bet against Michael Jackson because I will bet against Antoine Fuqua, who's a director that's very, 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 very hit or miss in terms of his film quality. So, yeah. Les Miserables also got a stunt ensemble nomination. Yeah. I think, again, yeah, because of, like, some fight sequences and stuff. What about The Great Beyond? It's a blockbuster by J.J. Abrams and Dog Stars by Ridley Scott. J.J. Abrams has never directed a film nominated for Best Picture, and Ridley Scott is also, like, Antoine Fuqua levels of very hit or miss. So... If we still have sound editing and mixing, do you think Sinners and F1 will split? Maybe Sinners could take sound mixing, to be honest. Ridley Scott is more Academy-friendly than Fuqua. Napoleon got 3 Oscar nominations. Gladiator 2 got 1 Oscar nom. Fuqua's movies haven't gotten any nominations since Training Day. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I think I might get ready to hop off here, guys. But yeah. What about that Will Smith Oscar bait Fuqua directed called Emancipation? Did you see that movie? Yeah, I saw it. I don't know. It wasn't doing anything that... The cinematography was actually pretty cool. I did really like the cinematography. The makeup on Will Smith's back was pretty good. I feel like the last third of the movie, I feel that should have been the entire film, I feel. That was the most interesting thing I saw about that film. The whole, like, where he's like a former slave that joined the Union to fight the Confederacy. That's more interesting than most of what we got. I feel like that should have been the main... That should have been the movie, I feel. If Michael does not get into Best Picture, could you see Best Actor and Makeup nomination? If Michael's not in Best Picture, it's absolutely not going to get nominated for Best Actor. No, makeup, sure, because makeup is like the one branch that doesn't really care about all that. Can we talk about original screenplay real quick? Alrighty. Again, I'm hoping we can get any super chats or memberships. I'm hoping we can get some gifted memberships. Original screenplay. Maybe this is where I'm going. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, I have Wild Horse 9, Digger, Disclosure Day, Fatherland, and Saturn Return. Hey! Thank you, Annie Rude, for the super chat, for the $1 super chat. Thanks, Annie Rude. Thanks. Thanks, Annie Rude. Let me update this real quick. I'm interested what Digger is going to be about. I'm curious too, and the fact that we don't know that much about it is a little bit concerning to me, at least. So, what do you think will be this year's Jake Keller, where it gets some buzz early on, then shits itself and then goes nowhere? I mean, that could be Digger. Well, I'm not sure. Maybe. So this year, the category is more bland than adapted screenplay as of now. Yeah, as of now, it's looking kind of rough. Apparently, Tom Cruise plays an 80-year-old oil baron who poisons the ocean in Digger. He has prosthetics and a Texas accent. I mean, I am curious to see how this is going to all turn out. I'm just not sure how it's going to turn out, if that makes sense. Why do you have Emily Blunt in your top spot for lead actress this year? I don't really think she's gonna win. I don't. It's just I don't really have any other good alternatives because like she's the only one high enough in Best Picture for me. And I don't think Sandra Hüller's gonna win for Fatherland because I don't think that's I don't think that film is gonna get much like guild love. So it's just, and there's not really a lot of competition in general. I'm just kind of throwing her out there. So. Do I think she's really going to win? No, but I just don't know what's going to happen this year. I would predict 1949. I heard it might not come out this year. Apparently it's called Fatherland, and for at least the Oscar expert thinks it might be coming out this year. So I'm not sure. Maybe. We'll have to see. What is 1949 even about? Let's see. In 1949, German writer Thomas Mann and his daughter Erika embark on a road trip across Germany in ruins from U.S.-dominated Frankfurt to Soviet-controlled Weimar. I have Renate Reinsva winning as of now. I'm not even sure what she's in. Oh yeah, for that one movie, Fjord. Ew, you picked. I didn't pick my nose. I itched it. I have an itch. I didn't like stick it up there like no. I have an itch, man. Oh my god. I gotta go, Mr. Hannahcast. Hopefully you've started brainstorming that Airbud ranking. I think if I'm not wrong, but the awards contender said that Sandra Hüller is like in a couple of movies this year, so he must, so she must get a nomination for something. Yeah, right now I'd maybe say Project Hail Mary, considering that film is just going to be so big. I think she could get into supporting actress. But we will have to see. But yeah, guys, Project Hail Mary just had a 32% drop in its second weekend. It's looking great for a Best Picture nomination at this early stage. I think it's safe to predict it for Best Picture. I think it's safe right now. Yeah. It's just kind of like it's kind of too big to be stopped right now. I don't know if it's going to be win competitive, really. But, I mean, who knows? But yeah, guys, I think I might get ready to hop off here. We didn't crack the goal today. I wanted to try to do that, but it'll be interesting to see if Gosling is this year's Erivo, Michael B. Jordan, or Robbie. I guess what will matter is the competition in Best Actor and where Project Hail Mary ranks in the Best Picture race. Yeah. Definitely. That's definitely going to be the case, yeah. But yeah, guys, I think right now I'm going to get ready to hop off. So yeah, now I'm going to pass the question off to you. How are you today? We're not going to shame, I don't really want to, no, we're not going to shame anyone. People are busy. Like, no, we're not going to do that. Let's not shame people. No, come on, let's not do that. But yeah, guys, I'm going to, hop off here. I'm gonna put out a new video this week. At least maybe 1 or 2 videos this week, and I might stream on Thursday. I might try to stream on Thursday as well. So we'll have to see. So yeah, guys, I guess I'm going to head out now. I'm going to expect early Oscar predictions for Best Picture coming very, very soon this week. But yeah, bye everyone. Bye.